Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Monday, April 3rd, 2023. We're going to have MLB player props, run lines, over-unders, NRFIs here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that are great value bets for this Monday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks. So be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match and your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and description. It really is a great app, guys. It specializes in player props and things of that nature. You put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money, and really is a lot of fun to use. So I highly encourage you to check that out. Like I said, use our code SFP below for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now it's time for a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So you see the names popping up on the screen as always. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get some custom emojis, a badge next to your name, roll color in the Discord, shout outs on our video, and most importantly, get early access to our picks. So basically, whenever I get done with the notes, you have access to those before the video comes out. So that definitely is obviously a solid perk if you guys are interested in that. But appreciate you guys just viewing the video, liking the video. That's really the biggest way that you guys can help me out. Just like and share the video in any way that you can. That really does help me out. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And yeah. But results from yesterday, guys. It was not a pretty day yesterday. We didn't have things really going for us. We ended up going 1-3. Did cash on the Twins, minus 0.5 first 5 run lines. So our game picks continue to be good. We're 3-0 on game picks this year, but we missed both our battle props. Austin Riley over 1.5 bases. He finishes with 1. Just a single. Same thing with Bo Bichette. He finishes with just 1. And then we missed on our NRFI. We hit the top half of the inning, and then bottom of the first inning, Cal Quantrill just throws an absolute meatball for our first pitch to Julio Rodriguez, and he smacks it out of the park. And I'm like, come on, dude. Seriously? Like, you throw it right over the middle of the plate. You know exactly what he wants to do. So, anyway, that was really frustrating, but, not a lot you could do about that. Normally, Cal, obviously, Cal coming into the game was coming off a great season and all those things, and like I said, Cal just threw him an absolute meatball for our first pitch. It was really disappointing. But we're going to get back after it today, guys. We're gonna stay away from player props in the video. We might have an added play later, though, for player props. We're going to have 2 game picks today and a NRFI. So I want to focus on where we're hitting. So we're going to add an extra game pick today and see if that helps us out. So let's get right into our picks. Let's get this 3-0 sweep, guys. We need one of those. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with the Los Angeles Angels, Seattle Mariners, NRFI bet here, no run first inning, minus 125 odds on DraftKings. I know. This is my 3rd time taking the Mariners NRFI. Hopefully I don't get burned for a 3rd time. But you can't be afraid to go back to the same team just because you got burned. I think this is going to have a great chance to NRFI here as well. So it's been 4 games the Mariners have played. They've NRFI'd in 2, and they've Eurof'd in 2. We happen to be on the 2 that they Eurof'd, which is absolutely sick, but that's the way sometimes the luck spins. Over-under set to 7.5. This is a pitcher-friendly park, typically. So obviously 7.5, that's a good number when you're looking at an NRFI. If you can get it for close to even odds, typically that's a pretty good thing. You got Reed Detmers here going to the mound for the Los Angeles Angels. He's 7-6 with a 3.77 ERA last year. Very good. In spring training, he was pretty solid as well. 3.60 ERA, 1.20 WHIP. So that's obviously very good. Then you got also George Kirby here going for the Mariners. 3.39 ERA, 1.21 WHIP last year. 2.31 ERA, 1.03 WHIP in spring training. So that's obviously very good, guys. We love to see that. And honestly, guys, the Mariners have 2 runs in 4 games in the first inning. So that's not a crazy amount for first inning runs. They got 1 run each time. And obviously, we were in there for both of those, which obviously hurt. So It's bound to hit today, obviously. And I told myself I'm not going to be afraid to take this. I've bet on Ray Detmers before. I love the pitching matchup here, guys. I definitely think we get the 6 outs that we need. Angels, 0 runs in the first inning in their first 3 games, so they haven't scored in the first inning in any of their first 3 games. So I definitely think we're going to have a great chance to cash. It likely to come down to the Detmers versus Rodriguez matchup. Just got to hope he doesn't hit one out of the park. I think we could get through. I don't think he's going to do that 2 days in a row. But but let's just get through this, NRFI. Let's move on. I swear if this one doesn't hit, we're not going to go back to the Mariners again. We're going to hit it here, though. So love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going Los Angeles Angels, Seattle Mariners, NRFI bet here. No run first inning, minus 125 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with the Texas Rangers. First 5 innings, minus 0.5 run line here versus the Baltimore Orioles, minus 105 odds here on BetMGM. So I like the odds here, guys. I really do. I like this better than the run line than trying to win by 2. I really like the matchup that we have here for the Rangers. We got John Gray going to the mound for the Rangers, 7-7. 3.96 ERA, 1.13 WHIP last year. Very dominant in the spring, which is what I love to see. Which, the pitch clock may be more in his favor here. He posted a 1.15 ERA and a .89 WHIP. So I love seeing that, honestly. I think that's obviously a very strong indicator. He had a great spring, really good spring. He's up against Cam Bradish here today, 4-7. Kyle Bradish, rather, 4-7. 4.90 ERA, 1.40 WHIP in 2022, 6.61 ERA, and 1.10 WHIP in the spring. So, obviously struggled a little bit there on spring training, and last year, had an ERA around 5. Definitely the edge goes to John Gray in this pitching matchup, so that's why I like taking the first 5 innings. And so far, the Rangers have been very good at home to covering this first 5. The 3 out of 3 so far covering the first 5 run line in the first 3 games. So we do like to see that. And I think the Rangers here continue that momentum. Really excited about this Rangers team, guys. They got a very, very solid club. They've been improving a lot the last couple of years. So I look for them to get it done here in the first 5 innings. So far, both these offenses have been tearing it up, though. Rangers second in batting average so far. Orioles third in Major League Baseball in batting average. Rangers are first in runs. Orioles are third in runs. So both these offenses have been absolutely cooking. I was looking at that over and I was like, dang, I do like the over in this game as well. But I think John Gray, the only reason that it kind of scared me away when I started thinking about it, John Gray really might lock them down. And if he does, I'm not sure it goes over 8 runs. So we'll see what happens. Rangers are playing, like I said, again at home. Keep rolling that momentum over. I like the odds of them getting it done here in the first 5 again. So I'll have it there for our number 2 pick. We're going Texas Rangers, first 5 innings, minus 0.5 run line. Here versus the Baltimore Orioles, minus 105 odds on BetMGM. Okay, and finally at number 3, absolutely love this one, guys. We got some plus value here. We got the St. Louis Cardinals money line here versus the Atlanta Braves. Plus 115 odds here on PointsBet. So far, guys, St. Louis Cardinals first in average, fourth in runs. We like to see that. Obviously, just like we talked about, the Rangers, their offense is absolutely cooking too. Braves here, 10th in average, 7th in runs. So again, the Braves are also doing pretty solid. Cardinals with the edge here so far. Charlie Morton going to the mound for the Atlanta Braves. 5 innings pitched, 4 earned runs last year in his only start versus the St. Louis Cardinals. So he got roughed up a little bit there. I think they can get to him again. Morton's just not a guy that I trust. As the years go on, Morton's getting older, and it's like, we saw him post a 6.00 ERA, 1.25 WHIP in the spring. So I think he could be very hittable. I don't know how the pitch clock's going to affect him. Posted a 4.34 ERA, 1.23 WHIP in 2022. But I think the Cardinals could definitely get to him. The Cardinals' bat's been red hot to start the season. The weather's going to be solid. It's going to be in the 70s and cloudy for hitting. So I look for this Cardinals offense just to keep humming, keep doing what they're doing. Last April, Morton again got off to a slow start last year. 7.00 ERA in the month of April, 1.78 WHIP in 4 games in April last year. So I could see the same thing happening for Morton. I remembered that about him last year when I started looking at this game. I'm like, man, I think, Morton really struggled at the beginning of last year. There's even more reason for him to struggle now, obviously, with the pitch clock, him having to make some changes. So I really think the pitching matchup could be an edge here for Woodford. Here are the Cardinals. Woodford going to the mound for the Cardinals. 10 career starts, just one last year. He posted a 2.23 WHIP, 2.23 ERA, 1.12 WHIP in 2022. Then he posted a 2.04 ERA, 1.02 WHIP in the spring. So he was very, very solid in the spring, and looking to get a good start here from him. And obviously the Cards bullpen can also pitch as well. So, Cardinals also won 2 out of 3 last year at home here versus the Braves. So I really like the home underdog. I've talked about it before, guys. The home underdog, especially in this spot where, honestly, I give the edge to the Cardinals in the pitching matchup. And so far, the bats have been hotter as well. So I'll definitely take the plus value here on the home team. So I'll have it there for our number 3 pick, guys. We're going St. Louis Cardinals money line here versus the Atlanta Braves. Plus 115 odds here on PointsBet. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Like I said, we are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Biggest way you guys can help me out is just like and share the video. That really does help me a lot. It is much appreciated. It is so good to be back here with you guys. It is so much fun doing these videos and getting after the grind each day. So hopefully we can get things rolling. Like I said, yesterday was definitely not up to our standards in the NBA or Major League Baseball. We did not have a good day yesterday at all. We did cash day 1 of our ladder challenge, so I didn't mention that. We're going to have day 2 of the ladder challenge coming out a little bit later in the day. So make sure you guys look for that on our TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. We'll be posting that up later, probably in the afternoon sometime. And I'll have it for the nighttime games. So there's a couple daytime games. We'll skip those. We'll have the ladder challenge for the nighttime games. So it'll be plus 200 odds. We're going to be putting, I believe, $30 on it to win 100. Put 10 on to win over 30 yesterday, cash day 1, and we're rolling it into day 2. So if you guys are interested in tailing us on that, like I said, that'll be up likely in the afternoon. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys, like I said, make sure you guys share it if you could. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you all next time. Peace out.